Hey guys, and welcome back to the mega campaign Spectation with me, NG Paradox. Now, over the last, 100 years, a lot of things have happened. We're now into the year 902. It's a new century, and things in Europe and the rest of the world have changed, but also felt familiar in some ways. Europe is still in chaos. Hispania and the Arabian Empire are going very strong. The British Isles seem to be forming up their own little nations. And Khazar, once again, is an enemy of Europe. Last time we saw them, remember, they grew into a very big area in the tribal lands. But this time they're taking over South Italy and land in Scandinavia. So once again, they've become a threat to everyone in Europe. And we're going to jump right into the mix and get things going. Something I did notice, though, Serbia's lands. Serbia goes all the way down here and round here. So Serbia is a very interesting nation, and they're kind of defending it from Khazar. They're kind of like a wall of Europe, of Khazar against the middle of Europe, which is kind of an interesting look. It kind of works out like that. We'll put it on the top speed. Let's go quickly through and see how things form up. With obviously the Gavel kind, inheritance going on in Europe, it's not really helping much. Oh, Venice is actually Catholic. Okay, that's kind of... it could be Orthodox. No, it's Catholic. Peasantly... Okay, the peasants of Venice rose up and took over the lands from the Germanic leaders. Ireland has got back together after their rebellion. England is continuing their lovely little growth. Alban, apparently now it's called in Scotland, is still controlled by the Muslim. King Ansovald Sersin. Very historically accurate right there. Poland's doing a nice job. I'd love to see Poland and like Saxony continue to live on. There's still a long way to go. We got like 500 years to go. So many things could happen. A lot of these nations are going to rise. They're going to fall, disappear. Hispania now controls this land here. So we've got Hispania coming into Italy. So you know that's going to be a fun thing. What is this? Are you part of the Empire? Oh, Hispania revolt. Okay, so Hispania control this as well. And so he's revolting against an Orthodox Greek. He doesn't like this. Shalrath the Bewitched. He remembers the days he was underneath the Byzantine Empire. He does not like Hispania. But what can he do? He doesn't have much support from anyone else, so I don't think he's going to be able to do much. These guys can also conquer each other. We could see these lands clean themselves up at some point in the future. Hopefully they do. You've got Aquitaine, Austrasia, Germany, and Burgundy. Just making a mess down here. We got Normandy. And it's a Germanic Normandy. Duke Yves de Beaumont. That's an interesting one. He's a Germanic Frenchman who controls Normandy. Huh. Kind of it's kind of a nice little history thing there. France is still here, the Germanic France, of course. Rick Frieden. Wow, your father must have loved you so much. Yeah. What a name to give your son. Look at England, though. They really are taking over the rest of these lands. They've got all down here. Wessex is being pushed back. The Sadician family used to be a powerful, influential house. Nowadays, they're in the shadow of course, the Wulfen family, who've taken over. King Godwin Wulfen. Now, his father was also King of England, and there was someone else. Grandfather. His grandfather was the King of Burgundy. Huh, okay. I just wish we could see Wales. We've got Scotland, Alban, we've got Ireland, we've got England, but no Wales. We just have Deheubarth, and we have Gwynedd. So we've got Gwynedd and Deheubarth. If one could take over the other, we could see Wales form. Then again, actually, you should have enough to make Wales. You have 4 out of 6. You could probably make Wales. Huh, King Public. Maybe Public could be the future King of Wales. I have to wait and see. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Maybe he can do it. He's got a piece of land over here as well. King Kuchen the Terrible. The little dwarf man. That was his father, wasn't it? Yeah, his father was the man who made it. And his son has also been a dwarf. His wife is one of the people from Scandinavia. She was also a dwarf. Oh, isn't that lovely? I mean, interesting. Okay. His son, the heir, is not actually a dwarf, but he is a leper. Oh dear. But he did have a baby. Wait, isn't that lower your fertility? Yeah, minus 95%. Wow. How did you have this baby? There's no way that baby's yours, is it? It might not be his baby. Huh, it might not be his baby, but it's hard to tell. Is this Wessex zone? Yeah, Wessex zone's this right now. So Wessex has a bit up here. Got a little Aquitaine is a piece of land down here. The British Isles. I think the British Isles have been one of the most interesting parts, actually, during this whole thing so far. Just because they've been forming up nice little nations. But Hispania slowly creeping into the rest of France. Aquitaine is down here. It's the capital right now. We've got, what is this, Bruges? Bruges? Avar? Count Inslavan the Conqueror. So he came over here and conquered this land here in Bruges. What? We got Gelre. What are you doing? Liberation of Brunswick. War to revoke Sussex. Okay. So he's a Germanic Frisian. The Conqueror. Okay, so he conquered Gelre, but he could be losing it possibly. Lombardy's looking fine. They've kind of looked at that for quite a while. Hispania's still looking great. The Byzantine Empire having a bit of revolts here and there. It looks like Serbia's name looks a bit more stable, the name. Croatia, little Croatia down here. Poland looking strong. Up north? What is this mess? Khazaria, you've absolutely just made a mess of everything up here in the north. But we got Norway. Norway is back. And it's controlled by the Sir family, who did rise up in this area. They have Iceland, if I remember correctly. And he's now got the Kingdom of Norway. Eamund Ironside. Could this be the rise of a new powerful family, a new powerful dynasty in Scandinavia? We've not really seen one of them. It's always been the same family. But could this be the next one? We've got the Balkans there. I'm going to call it the Balkans, but it's not really. But it's called, it says Balkan. Balkan. It's kind of like it. Western Protectorate, they kind of control of that. These guys, I mean, what are we meant to make of this? I don't know what to do with that. I don't even know how to start with that situation. But let's go back down here. Now, who's actually in control of this? Sultan Arif Azarid. Okay, he's actually he considers himself a Breton. Okay, apparently he's either lived there long enough. I'm assuming he just lived there for quite a while. He considers himself a Breton. This is controlled by England. It's now it's a tributary to England. Wessex vassalization war. Ooh, so England wants to vassalize Wessex. There we go. That's the big move. If he does that, because Wessex now controls Devon, if he does that, the whole of England is basically his. You know, you've got Cornwall, you've got a bit of Aquitaine there, a bit of Ireland here, but really, that's most of England taken. So this is a big move by them. Oh, the King of Scotland has changed. No, Alban. He controls Alban, the scholar. But who's the King of Scotland? King Fergus. So you are a Catholic. What happened? Your father was killed in the dungeons of Eamund of Norway. What happened to the other king? Okay, let's go down the list. Okay. So this guy, he was not the one, was he? Suspicious circumstances. Who was the other king? I don't know. I don't know what happened to the previous king. I guess we'll give a look at the title. That might be the way to do it, sadly. Just quickly look at history. Inherited. Not you, Paul Ironside. Okay, he was actually Sunni as well. Where have all these Sunnis come from? Of this family? I guess that must have been... That was him, wasn't it? Yeah. Ansevold. That was him, wasn't it? Yeah, one-legged, depressed, one-handed, severely injured. What happened? It must have been a civil war. And he lost badly. Is this a war? No, this guy's actually free. So King Athan, the scholar of Alban, the Say family, he controls this. He's a Pictish, and he's independent. And Scotland is facing claim on Scotland from Wessex, and for Erb's claim on Scotland. So it's only this, though. That's the rest of Scotland. And this is part of the rebellion. Okay, so Scotland is kind of breaking up. Wessex has been conquered by England. So we have a King of England in 917 AD. A lot earlier than real history. King Godwine, son of the devil. Well, he may have conquered all these lands. Well, not all of it, but he may have brought England to the height of its power, but he's not very liked by people. He's not very liked by people. He has one son, Prince Elfmar Wulfin. And there we go. See, England's now conquered Normandy. It's the wrong way around. Normandy, take over England. You have to take over England. That's what you're meant to do, so we can get the English culture. Burgundy's got this little area down here. That's quite nice. You know, it's quite nicely done. Germany. What's Germany? Germany's up here now. Saxony's down here. Serbia. What happened to Serbia? What mess is this? You're Catholic? Okay, the monster of Serbia. The Arslan family. They seem to be facing rebellions. The Khazarian revolt. Is this a revolt of independence? No. Install a different person as Khan. Yeah, that's a shame. Lithuania is back. And it's led by a Germanic faith. Well, there you go. Khan Kagalaga. Why are you a Khan? Why are you a Khan? Prepared invasion of Brunswickian invasion of Lithuania. Buster Lithuanian subjugation. What? It's just a... Okay, that's... Saxony controls this as well. We got Skane up here. What just... France! What the... What just happened with France? Wasn't France up here? Did someone take this over? Did he take over France? King Moravec Nibulagin. Looks like he took over France. So he took the title of France and he decided that he preferred the name France rather than Aquitaine. He considers himself French, I guess. So there you go. That's a bit nicer. He's got most of the lands. If he could take, you know, Austrasia, that would be kind of good. I would like to see that. Who controls Burgundy again? Yeah, the family of Pepin, the Hunchback. And Germany, it's still the same as well. Willichar the Purifier, kind of the remnants of the Carlin family. Scotland, what the, Scotland? So Wessex, yeah, Wessex took over the title of King of Scotland, so he saved himself. So the King of Wessex, he got vassalized by England, but before that he declared war on Scotland for his own claim. And so when he won the war, he was able to make himself the King of Scotland. That put him at an equal level to the King of England. And so now he's got the south, the kind of middle north, and the very north. This is a mess, though. Wow, I can't believe he saved himself. But there you go. Sneaky one indeed. So things really going down these days over there. Let's go back east, though. Khazaria facing a ton of problems right now. Being attacked, it looks like, from all sides, from many places. Many armies in the middle there. But there we go, it's finished. Nothing. Oh, Bohemia. Senik the Liberator. So we've actually got a little Bohemia down here. Kind of nice, nice to see that. We've got like a Saxony, we've got Poland, Lithuania, Bohemia. I like it. Would like to be a bit cleaner with their borders, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. He's fine for now. Hispania, what are you getting ready for? What's this war about? You got a couple of wars. Okay, Hispania Catholic Revolt, and, oh, Alexandria Conquest of Gabes is just about to be won there. The Catholic Uprising's just started. Where's the uprising? I don't see the Catholic Uprising. Oh, there it is. Catholic, 4,000 men. I don't think that's going to be enough to take down Hispania. Mali still exists, but they're not going to be able to get past Hispania, which is a shame. They can't really escape their position. They're stuck just down there for now. They've just got to wait to see if Hispania falls apart. The Arabian Empire, look at this. They've stretched all the way up to here. So, you know, over in the east, you got, like, you know, Tibet, the Western protectorates of China, and you got the Arabian Empire, and, of course, the strong lands in India. Huh. And, of course, the Byzantine Empire as well, of course. Can't forget them. But they look very strong. I don't think anyone can take them down right now. But they're fighting against the Byzantine Empire, one-on-one, and the Caliph has won. Caliph Nasir, the Mutilator. Well, well, well. Poland just ate Lithuania as usual. Sweden, you turn to Catholic, King Total. But you're of the Skuldung family. You guys were the ones who... Your family was the one who reformed the Germanic faith. How could you betray your family like this? How could he do such a thing? Maybe they've lost faith in the Germanic... What, the England has a tributary of Saxony? Okay. Interesting idea. England's really coming out. Now that England's formed, they're going around beating people up. Gelrez has taken over these lands. This guy can't be stopped right now. He can't be stopped. Ireland has got a little bit of rebellion good on there. Alban, not sure what he's going to do. He's not. He is a king, but he's a petty king. He's not a true level king just yet, which means there'll always be trouble. Aquitaine, is Aquitaine there? Are you a Duke of Aquitaine? Okay, so we've got a free Duke of Aquitaine, and we've got France has moved their capital. It's still the same family. Not sure if it's the same person, but I think it's the same person. It might not be, but he's moved the capital to Paris. Yep, he's moved the capital to Paris, of course, for France. It just makes sense, you know. I like the fact it's blue, because it just means nicer borders. You can kind of tell a bit better with the colours. The colours maybe were too similar, or just looked horrible. I don't know. The colours mixed together there before were really horrible, but now with the blue, it looks slightly nicer, I guess. Crimea. Wait. So there's Khazaria. But this now says Crimea. Let's have a quick look. Are you still a horde, or did you settle? Nope, this guy's settled down. Has he settled just here? No, okay, he has this. And up here, he's got bits and bobs. Okay, so this guy just... And he's got a... Oh, no. But yes, okay, so this guy's managed to settle his lands. His main lands, though, are here in southern Italy. So we have this Khazar, who's now basically settled in southern Italy. He's Germanic faith as well. The Khazar family. Let's go have a quick look, I guess, at the dynasty tree. Yeah, can't really get much from that. Doesn't really help us, does it, really, having this? The Abbassids just have a massive name, that's really it. Okay, let's go back. That's not a good way to look at the world, is it? Not right now. But, okay, that's an interesting one, though, with Crimea. I like it. I want to see some of the empires for the Byzantine Empire would be fun, you know, Tibet, the Arabian Empire. I want some of them to start, you know, falling down, you know, getting faced with rebellions and stuff like that. But they don't seem to be having that right now. They seem to be quite powerful. Oh, spoke too soon. Hispania. What's this? Against the tyranny? Yeah, not really what I want. I want like a independence revolt. That's what we want to see. Hispania gaining even more land. They're taking over the whole of Normandy now. I mean, the Pope must have seen this. The Pope must have called crusades by now. You would think so. Because they are in trouble. Wait, where? Okay, the Pope... The Pope lost Rome. I didn't even realize. Crimea took Rome. A Germanic faith is now controlling Rome. And the Pope has been pushed up to here. Pope Sylvester. Well, no wonder you lost Rome. That's a terrible Pope. Terrible name. He's got splint mail armor, the Emerald Tablet, and Tongue of an Unbeliever. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's nice. He's a Basque, actually. He's from the Basque region. Khazaria's got a bit of land up here. Poland, Lithuania. I like Lithuania. Who's the boy? Slavic faith, inbred as well. His father died of suspicious circumstances. Someone assassinated him. And Sweden's trying to bring the lands back together for his family because they lost so much. They still control this? No, they lost that. Where did his family go down in Denmark? There they are. Okay. So they're technically free right now. They have to rebuild Denmark. Ah, that's a shame. But it's not the main line. Look, there's no kings. It's a long time ago since we saw the Valkyr. What happened to the Valkyr? Okay, then this guy. And now he's the king of Sweden, and he's a Christian. Wow. So he's directly descended from the Valkyr. How could he betray them like this? How could he betray them? The true kings of Scandinavia. The Sir family, I say. I say we all bend the knee to the Sirs. They understand true Scandinavian beliefs. They're the true kings. Scotland? Not going so well for them. They lost more land to England again. They got one place down here. They're been pushed to an island. And they got this land, of course. Oh dear. King Udwulf. The Sidician families has just, you know, it's just not gone right for them. Ever since the Wolfen family created England, they just couldn't fight back. Shropshire, Hereford. Okay, but Galrair being here is not good, really. He's got one eye underneath that helmet. Yeah, we don't like them. 2,000 men. They're getting in the way. Stop taking that lovely English land, or I guess Anglo-Saxon land. Because, you know, technically there's no English these days, but yes. Germany's getting this land. Bohemia obviously came out of Serbia. And what is this? Teutonic Order? Okay, there's a Teutonic Order right here in the middle to defend against Khazaria, where Serbia used to be, or part of it. The Cruel. Okay, we'll leave them be. Serbia, the Byzantine Empire. What is this rebellion? What are you all fighting for? Oh, liberation of Bulgaria. Okay, claim on the Byzantine and tyranny. Would love to see Bulgaria become free. I just love seeing nations become... I like seeing more nations with nice borders, though preferably, like Gilray. Gilray's got okay borders. You know, that's fine. Ireland just needs this one piece from Deheubarth. That's all they need. England... Oh, yeah, 'cause that was Saxony, so they... Yeah, they're a tributary right now. What happened to Sweden? You got, like, kind of two Swipjods. The Duchy. The Tyrant. Okay, so he took that from them. They're going to take that back. You know, it's their families. It's their families' ancestral homes right now being taken from them. It's just become more of a mess. I'd hope we'd see a bit more progress on fixing things. We're going quite fast through things right now because I feel like nothing too particular is changing. It's all the same stuff, really. The last 30 years feel like it's all been the same. You know, Hispania growing a bit here. Middle of Europe just being a mess. England, oh, what's this in it? What's Mercia's free? What happened? War to revoke Derby. Okay. So we try to take land away from them. So Mercia's not happy. Who controls Mercia? The Doddington family. Interesting little name there. Doddington. And up north? Ireland's up... What is Ireland doing up there in Scotland? What are you doing? Irish Holy War. Okay, against Norway. So is Ireland... Ireland just took this. Ireland just took these islands. Okay, Ireland just took all the islands north of Scotland. Normally I like to see Scotland take them, but I'll accept that. I guess it's kind of fun, isn't it? The tyranny. It's a fun little one, that one. Yep, Aquitaine's there. France. We've got Aquitaine and France. Let's go have a quick look. I can't click. There we go. So the King of Aquitaine and his brother, the lands were split between them after their father died of gout. So we've got Aquitaine now and France. Ugh. See, why can't you be like Lombardy? At least Lombardy keeps nice little borders. At least Lombardy keeps their nice borders, you know? Even Italy as a whole. Western Protectorate. What? The Chinese Protectorate is now protecting Crimea. Are you kidding me? What's going on with the Chinese Emperor? So we've got the Jin Dynasty. Look at these tributaries. Look at the tributaries right now. Peace deals as well. He dislikes Christians. And he likes Kermaztans. Huh. Kermaztans. Don't recognize it. A golden age in China, apparently. And they're open. Protector General Wang Shangdao. Okay. To the Wang family. Sympathy for Zoroastrian. That's an interesting sympathy. I'm sure, I guess he's met some over here in the lands in the Middle East. He's probably got to know them from there. Up here, it's a bit more... Oh, no, don't do what happened in the middle of Europe. Please, don't have the same situation. You had lovely borders, Poland and Lithuania, Bohemia, Saxony. You guys, your borders weren't too bad, but now it's just civil wars everywhere. It's a time of civil war, apart from Mali. Mali's fine. Mali's just having peaceful times. Are you actually at war with anyone? Nope, Mali's just peaceful. A strong ruler as well. And what do you have in your treasury? Engraved dagger and silver bracelet. Didn't Charlemagne used to have those? No, these are yours. Okay. Thought maybe they inherited his stuff. That would be kind of funny. The fetish of souls. What? Quality 5. A piece of bark that has grown into the shape of a trip of visages? The trio's unsettling gaze pierces one's soul, almost as if some form of spirit still remained behind their eyes. Huh. What is this? What is this? I have no idea. Okay, never seen that before. That's an interesting item. Okay. Okay, it's an interesting item. Let's go back round then. Up north seems the same as it was a second ago. We're in 941 AD now. So almost getting halfway through the 900s. We've gone through this century very quickly. I'm trying to get through quite quickly. So you can see if things might clean themselves up, but not yet. Teutonic Order just down here doing quite nicely. Can they protect it? Saxony is now free from their tributary status of England. Would the English like this? Gelre seems to be in trouble. They're being attacked by the English, of course. The English are winning. Gelre in holy war for Skane. So Gelre is trying to attack Skane. Up here. Interesting choice. Gelre just wants lands everywhere. We've got Pomerania appearing out of nowhere in some way. Not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe I just missed that before, but it feels like they just appeared out of nowhere. It's been quite a while since we've seen them. Austrasia looks a bit nicer now. We've got a little bit of central area. But the rest of it's just horrible. I don't even want to look at it. Ireland. Scotland. You know, the King of Scotland's not really the King of Scotland. But what's going on in Alban? What's wrong with you guys? A tyranny. The drunkard. Okay, he's a bit of a drunk, you know. Maybe you don't want to have him as your king. Who controls this? Oh, yes, Scotland. Yeah, he still controls that. His heir is an idiot. Okay, that's not good for them if they lose that. How's the King of England? Still the same guy. He's a bit of a craven, though. Not good at all. What are these wars here? Holy War for Tunis. Ooh, and he just died. He died of clutching at his heart. Caliph Amir III. Well, we're 3 years old. He's a bit young. Could that lead to some instability? Have to just wait and see. It looks like Bulgaria never got to escape from Byzantine Empire. They weren't able to revolt against them. Western Protectorate. Well, China will protect these guys if they get attacked. They actually are fighting, though. Holy War for Friuli. Okay, Count Verone. Falkir Buga. Falkir? What the? Buga? Wait. Are you the Falkir of the Germanic faith? Or is that just because your title is that? I'm not completely sure. Is he the Falkir? Well, it was Falkir, wasn't it? I'm pretty... Oh! Khazar has lost a bit of land here in Denmark. Who are they under? They're just released on their own. Okay. So, King... Yeah, Falkir. It is Falkir. Let me look at that again. Let me just check. No, not you. F-Y-L-K-I-R. 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 It is. He is the leader of the faith right now. What happened? Okay. Okay, I give up trying to understand that. Saxony are doing very nice. Poland getting beaten up in between Saxony lands, it feels like. Right now, there's what is this? King Songiala, the ill ruler of Poland, he's become a Sunni faith. Sunni religion is somehow creeping into all parts of, like, Europe. I don't know how it happened in Scotland. It's now happened in the Bohemia. Just ate up Poland. No, our little Poland. But I'm happy to see, you know, Bohemia rise up, you know. It's the liberator, after all, himself, you know. He's took this all on his own. He's got Germanic faith as well. Good for you. Good for you indeed. But these guys look in trouble. Seems to all be breaking apart now here. So I'll have to wait and see how this goes. Revolts and stuff. Elective monarchy. Yeah, that's Southern Italy's a mess. Lombardy's save everyone. Fix this. Fix the border goal, Lombardy. You gotta save everyone. But don't worry, we won't be like this forever. I keep concentrating more on the border goal because it's the more things are changing. Because you see the Arabian Empire and over here, where there's less border gore, it's a very basic, it's very simple right now. Not much is really going on there. They're kind of just keeping to their own lands. While in the lands of always border gore, they, you know, you look at Hispania, look, they've done perfectly well. Look at this, lovely borders. But here's the Teutonic Order. Teutonic Order with 4,000 men marching into Brittany. Are they trying to save Brittany? No, there's no war. So what's he doing here? Breton Holy War for Orleans. The Sultan of Brittany is fighting the King of France. Okay, so the Sultan of Brittany, it's his own thing. The Caliph has not asked him to do this. This is just the Sultan of Brittany himself. He decided to attack France, so they decided to defend themselves, and they got in the Teutonic Order to help them out. Which just makes sense. It does make sense. Of course I'd help out. Yep, no Catholics now in the north here. So we'll look at the religion map then. Yep, Shia now. Brittany is now completely Shia. Iberia is quickly turning Shia. They converted that much quicker than the Sunni Muslims. Look at that. Very, very effective. Nothing over here. Oh, Catholics. Really? What happened to the Orthodox? Who's in charge of the Byzantine Empire? Who is this? He's Orthodox. So, his mother's Orthodox. Where's the Christian? He's a Christian. Okay, he became a Christian. His father was an Orthodox, but he decided to become a Christian. What about you guys? These guys are also Christian. They're the same family, aren't they? The Borlas family. Very powerful. She's Orthodox, though. Okay. And this guy's secretly a Catholic. Well, there you go. So a lot of secret Catholics over here in the east of the Byzantine Empire. Allowing a lot of Catholic lands to come over here. Catholics up here. The Orthodox is not looking very good, actually. Catholic religion reigning supreme in Britain. What happened to the Cathars? The Cathars, no! They're slowly being destroyed. There's no strong Bavaria to hold those Cathars. Oh, no. We've got Germanic up here. Bit of Germanic here. Cultures. We got Dutch. There's a bit of Dutch there growing. Nice French. The Frankish seem to have basically gone. Yeah. Pictish. Scottish is growing up there. No English. Yeah, you got a bit of Norman stuff there maybe, but you got a bit of Frankish there, a little bit left. There's a Basque here. Visigothic still there. Andalusian seems to be growing really. Italian hasn't broke through just yet. It's got the north maybe, but we've got Croatians over here. Greeks, of course, everywhere down here. Polish. Germans, yep, they've kind of got that. Pomeranians. Looking kind of normal, I expect this. Yeah, a bit of Russian there. No, it's kind of what we expected. The Turkish up here. Persian. Bidun. Yeah, I don't see anything else that's really takes my mind. The Egyptians, Nubians, Ethiopians, Somali. Yeah, okay. Bit of Greek there. I guess that's kind of interesting. Okay, we'll go off that then. I don't know if there's anything that crazy really going on with the cultures. It's more the religions at the moment. Lombardy has made Saxony into a tribute. Poor Saxony. They're becoming tributaries for everyone. The Rick Frieden family. Frankian Holy War for Franconia. And we also have Holy War for Bavaria. And Bohemia is facing a revolt. Lithuania, though, still hanging on. What is this? What is this? What are you? The Bastu, Catholic. Hordes coming everywhere in the north and Scandinavia. The hordes are just coming in. Gelre taken over the tip of Denmark. There you go. Gelre. Oh, Skane. What the? They swapped. No, wait. So, Skane took over Gelre's lands here. I'm pretty sure they were here. Gelre took this, but he didn't take Skane. So he moved over here. I don't know what to think about that. He's the head of a saint, apparently. Who got this? Gelre still controls this, though. England took over Wales. Oh, no. No Welsh kingdom for us. And Holy War against Saxony. That's a shame. I would love to have seen a Welsh king. Whoa, look at Moray. Moray took over that. The Scottish king is only like 5 provinces. It's not gone well for him, has it? But Moray, who is this? Oh, still the same guy, actually, who was in leader of Alban, but he was the leader of Albany, but he's now made the main title Moray, it would seem. This is now controlled by England. So England have a piece of the Irish pie, which is probably going to upset the Irish king. There's not much he can maybe do. 1,000 men. And the English have like 9,000 men. King Alfmar the Oppressor, the man to subjugate the Welsh. So in this timeline, the King Alfmar was the man to subjugate the Welsh. We need to keep an eye on these historical events, guys. We need to remember these historical events, don't we? We need to make our own history. So he has now subjugated the Welsh. Khazaria is coming back strong again. They keep kind of disappearing, then coming back. And look at this. Khazaria, you keep surprising me. You keep coming back. Your family have tormented Europe for the last couple of centuries. Now, I think you're of a different family now. This is different. It's definitely a different one. He's got a dragon amulet. He's got a crown of lilies. Your own little crown. Even for Kagani, he likes the finer things in life. Germany's actually making a nice border. Look at... He's actually gone and made a nice border. Oh, he's dead. His brother. Nope. King of Burgundy. There we go. King Matthias. You gotta give it to his dead father. He actually made nice borders. You gotta give it to him. Look at that. That's the south of Germany. He's united it. France, not really looking better. The fat... Aquitaine. Aquitaine's border's looking a bit better, but if it's just... They have these as well, which is kind of annoying. He's inbred and stuff, you know. It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing. Germanic faiths around here. Hispania, no one can stop them. It's just, you know, they're making themselves open for attack by foreigners, you know. The Germanic adventurers, Hispania, you know, they're just making themselves weaker all the time. England will probably be the hero of the Catholic faith at this rate, it would seem. But over in the east, things are kind of normal. Okay, then. Yeah. Okay, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to end this part here. We got 959 AD, so we actually got like almost 60 years. So over 50 years into this time. And you can see, you know, things are still a mess over here, but in other places things are starting to form up. I say the British Isles, I think, is one of the most interesting places we've had, just because it feels very realistic. So I've kind of enjoyed that. Norway is still surviving. Yeah. Hopefully these start to form up. You know, as the faiths and the traditions start to change, you know, we get less, you know, Gavelkind maybe inheritance. That hopefully will change things for the future. And we'll start to see more stability. I think EU4 will see a lot more stability. Crusader Kings 2, because all the inheritance and stuff, you know, things get divided, people claim things. In EU4, it's less like that, it's a bit more uniformed. So it's going to be fun to see how things work out in EU4, and how the development looks, actually, in the future. If we look at the economy, Iberia is very rich. Look at that. Lovely lands. England doesn't look too bad either. So yeah, Italy's okay. Normandy looks pretty good. The Byzantine Empire looks very rich. So you could see it's very powerful. I would say, like, the Arabian Empire at this moment is probably one of the most powerful places in EU4, or the Byzantine Empire, and Hispania. Those three would be the main things, but they could fall and tumble at any time. These three at any point in the future could completely collapse over a period of like 20 or 50 years. So keep that in mind, guys. Things may look as they are now, but things completely change. And Khazaria back. Look at this. He's the scourge. The Khazaria is the scourge of all of Europe. When will they be stopped? Even your Teutonic Order couldn't stop them. Look, where are they? There they are. They can't stop them from just coming in there and knocking down the door. But I'll see you guys next time. I've been NG Paradox, and remember... Oh, where is he? King Alfmar, Wulfin, the oppressor, the man to subjugate the Welsh. Who else will he subjugate? Will he do it to the Irish next? Have to wait and see, won't we? But I hope you'll join me.